here. I know there's family here. We just appreciate everybody coming out. Before we get started in our board meeting, I just want to make sure DEA, we didn't have a regular work session today, so does DEA or ESCO have anything? Before we get started? Good. Good deal. This time, if you would stand, we're going to have prayer, and we're going to have to tie after that to lead us in a pledge. Let's pray. Father, we just want to thank you for this day. Thank you for your blessings, Lord, and I thank you for each and every one that's here. Lord, we begin this new board members group together. I just pray, Father, that you just be with us, or that you lead us and you guide us, direct us, give us the wisdom that we need in every decision, Lord, that helps our students throughout this county and our employees. Father, I thank you for the hard work they're doing through this year, for the leadership they're showing. Father, I just thank you for the students and the effort they put forward, Lord, to learn. Father, we just thank you for that. Again, every decision we make, or may we just look to you to give us that leadership and guidance in all that we do. We thank you for this day, and we thank you for loving us. In Jesus' name, amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let the record show board members are present today is Randy Peppers, Chris Andrews, Carol Hyde, Lonnie Darwin, Robert Elliott, and Superintendent Dr. Jason Barnett. We'll call the meeting to order. First item on our agenda today is approval of the agenda. If board members have had an opportunity to look over the agenda, there's no corrections on that. I entertain a motion to approve this.
I'll make that motion.
Robert, do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Any questions on the agenda? All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same? The record shows unanimous in favor to approve that. Item 1B is approval of our November 5th minutes. If there's no questions on that, I entertain a motion to approve our minutes. Lonnie, do I have a second? Second. Chris, any questions on this? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same? Record shows unanimous in favor of that. Item 2, we have new board member confirmation and swearing in ceremony. So long as board members, they like to step down and watch the ceremony at this time. Me and Chris is going to do our swearing in. I'm going to turn this part over to Dr. Barnett.
Yes, we are excited to have this time to administer the oath of office to our re-elected chairman and newly elected member, Mr. Chris Andrews. And coming to do that this time, I'd like to welcome the Honorable Jeremy Taylor to administer this. We thank Judge Taylor for being present, willing to do this, and working with us and rescheduling. And so, Mr. Peppers will take the oath of office first. If his family would like to join him, you are certainly welcome to do so. And we'll turn it over to the judge.
I think I told you wrong a moment ago. I think you need to be there. There we go. So he can lift his left hand. Okay. All right. If you would raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Randy Peppers,
I, Randy Peppers,
solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
so long as I remain a citizen thereof,
so long as I remain a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully and honestly
that I will faithfully and honestly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office which I am about to enter
of the office in which I am about to enter
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
At this time, Mr. Andrews, if his family wants to join him.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Chris Andrews,
I, Chris Andrews,
solemnly swear or affirm
solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
and the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
so long as I remain a citizen thereof,
so long as I remain a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully and honestly
that I will faithfully and honestly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office which I am about to enter
of the office of which I am about to enter
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
stage. I will let each of you have a moment to share any words or comments, especially those that have been sworn in. But first, I want to congratulate both of you, Randy, for your reappointment to the Board of Education, and Chris for your new appointment and taking the oath of office today and being sworn in as a member of the DeKalb County Board of Education. It's an honor that none of us take lightly. It's something that's very special and very important to our communities and to our schools. You have been elected to represent the communities in which you reside, but also the greater community of the DeKalb County schools and all the students and communities in which it serves. I know that the votes that you cast at this table will represent such value and importance for all of our students and the parents of those students and the future that we have as a school and in our communities. So I know that collectively we will continue to commit to a vision of high expectations and excellence in our schools and for our communities. We will have a collaborative relationship amongst each other and in our schools for the betterment thereof. We will work to align and sustain goals that support the resources that we need to do so successfully. And we will work together to be professional and personal growth so that may be a light to our community and do well. I know that we will work very, very well together to celebrate this. It's just an honor to be here with you all. I know that I take every recommendation that I present to the board very seriously and in earnest with a lot of thought. And I know you all will do the same. You've all done the same. I know Mr. Andrews well enough to know that where his heart is. And when we first talked about him pursuing this office, I knew that his heart would be in the right place on every decision. And that makes it easy for me because I understand that there will be times that we'll disagree and you may not agree with my recommendation. And that is certainly fine. Because I know that each time you do it, it'll be because you have a difference of opinion. But as long as your heart and my heart is what we think is best for the kids, we can overcome that disagreement or that whatever, and we'll move forward. So I look forward to this working together with you for several years, and I'm excited about this. We're going to miss Mr. Richards. We're very, very excited to welcome you on here. So I'll let Randy and you say some words, and any of the other board members have any comments, they can do so as well at this time.
I want to say I appreciate the opportunity to once again serve District 1 and DeKalb County schools. District 1 is just a small part, but you have to look at the entire county and work together in the entire county. I've enjoyed the past term, working with different board members, and I'm looking forward to this one. We've had some good relationships, working together, and everybody staying focused. And the focus is on the students, number one, and then, of course, the employees of our county. So I've enjoyed that over the past 6 years, looking forward to the future. And, I look back over the past 6 years and seen a lot of great accomplishments that I've seen, come to pass with everybody working together. And then, I think about just this past year of all the difficulties we've been going through. I've just been amazed, and I know I say it seems like every board meeting we have, I'm just amazed at the work our employees are doing around the county, every single one, and no matter what area you work in. I've just been amazed at their effort and how they've overcome this difficult time, this challenge we're going through right now, and the students as well. Their desire to stay in school and to work, so I appreciate all that. A lot of great accomplishments, and I'm looking forward to the next 6 years, this next term of working together. We'll welcome Mr. Andrews on board. Looking forward to serving with him, working on this board. It's a great opportunity. I've known Chris for several years. It's a little bit unfair. I came in green as everything when I started my term out. He's got a lot of years in the school system, so he's way ahead of me already when I started. But I am looking forward to working with him. His knowledge that he has, just being in the school system for a number of years, I know it's going to be valuable to all of us.
Well, I also want to say I appreciate the opportunity to serve on this outstanding Board of Education. I'm excited for the growth that's already occurred and will continue to occur, I pray, during our service together. I look forward to working with Dr. Barnett and all the staff of the DeKalb County Schools, and especially the board members. And I do think, with us just starting to have chats and talk about things, I think we've got a tremendous board that I look forward to working with. And I want to thank my family for their support in me pursuing this. And again, just look forward to trying to be an asset to District 2 and all of the DeKalb County schools. And even though I am a retiree from the DeKalb County Board of Education with 25 years in teaching and administration, I know I've still got a lot to learn. I told Randy last night I was a newbie, but I look forward to the journey and appreciate your support. And
Have a flip-flop of mindset, I think, when you've been an employee and then become a board member. It's a little bit different, but Chris and I go back. I'll tell this little short story. I think we've made a full circle now. Chris, when I started in the school, I started subbing in the school system, he was a senior in high school. I worked at Geraldine, and I subbed for the senior high history department a lot, and that was a big group of kids. That's when seniors had to go to school, you know. So they were there, and so he was a student. He went off to, I think, ran down to Tuscaloosa for a few years and stayed down there. Then he came back to Geraldine, and we worked together as I was the secretary at that time, and he was a teacher. And so we worked together, and I moved on, and then eventually he moved on, and then here we are together serving in this capacity. So it's a pretty full circle, isn't it? And it's neat. Looking forward to working with you in this capacity.
I haven't known Chris, but I just met him here lately. We talk the time too. I see good things coming with him and with our board too. I appreciate you willing to want to come on board. Because we really need the good people with that mindset. And also Randy, I really enjoy working with you. I appreciate it.
I just want to say, well, Mark filled that seat for 18 years. And I know you and Mark known each other a long, long time, and he was excited that you were coming on. And I've all of my meetings with Chris through the years at the gym. It seemed like every time I go to Geraldine or Geraldine comes out, the Chris would be there. And so got to know him a little bit through that, but I'm glad you're here. I have all the confidence in the world that your knowledge will help us as a school board. I don't have any doubt about that. It's already been said, and I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate you willing to come out and fill in and to take a new part in the DeKalb County education. And Randy, I appreciate him. He's been so good to me through this first 4 years for me, and he's been my go-to guy. I have to go to him when I got questions or I need to know something, and he's been so good, and I appreciate it. I'm glad to be able to serve with you guys. Thank you.
We definitely want to thank the families for coming together and being here. I know as a board member or superintendent, your families' support means a whole lot to you. Sometimes there's challenging decisions and things that people aren't always going to like and whatever, but to know you got your family and all that, it's always nice to know you got that support. I know they value you all and your willingness to be here. The next thing, we have affirmation of school board members. Each board member that is present today, all 5 of them, have in front of them a certificate of affirmation of school board members. It's required by the School Board Governance Act of 2012, and it has several things that are required and expected of a school board member. I won't read all of them, but the general gist is that you may take each vote and each decision that you make as a school board based solely on the needs and the interests of the student and the school system. No decision, no vote, no action will serve to promote self, personal, political, or other interest, and they will be based on the educational interest of the school system as a whole. You've got the entire document in front of you, and I ask that you review it. If you agree to it, and I know you will, go ahead and sign that, and at the end of the meeting, we will collect those, and we will get those turned in as required by law. So I do want to make for the record, let the record show that all board members have signed the affirmation of school board member certificate and have agreed to that, and we will collect that, and we will file those as required. And the next item is the election of school board chairman and vice chairman.
All right. Item 4 there, we have the election of school board chairman and vice chairman, so I'm just going to open up the floor and receive nominations for board chairman and vice chairman this next year.
I make a motion, I don't know if it's appropriate that we leave it as it is now.
I second that.
All right, we got a motion and a second on the floor to leave it as is. That's myself as board chairman and Mr. Elliott as vice chairman. We're gonna close the nominations. We'll make a motion to close the nominations.
I make that motion.
Got a motion to close the nominations. Do we have a second on that?
I'll second.
All right. The, motion and second is to leave as is for this upcoming year, Mandy Peppers as board chairman and Robert Elliott as vice chairman. I entertain a motion to approve this.
I'll make a motion.
Lonnie, do I have a second?
I'll second motion.
Carol. Any questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same? Record shows unanimous in favor of this. All right, item 5, we have accounting, items A and B, we'll take those items together. This is, school financial statements, general fund, bank reconciliation, our local school fund balances. And also item B is bills and accounts, we get those paid, so I entertain a motion to approve these.
Make a motion.
Mr. Elliott, do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Andrews, any questions or comments on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same? The record shows unanimous in favor to approve this. Item 6, we have some placements.
We just have a few, I recommend the placement of Avery Collins, itinerant EL teacher at Collinsville High School, and Mr. James Stack, band director, that is for leave beginning December 1, 2020 through May 27, 2021 at Plainview High School.
Any further recommendation from Dr. Barnett? I entertain a motion to approve this.
I'll make a motion.
Carol, do I have a second?
Second.
Ronnie, any questions or comments on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same? Record shows unanimous in favor to approve this. Next item, support.
Recommend the support items for Alex Carpenter, assistant custodian, 9-month, 4 hours at Valley Head High School.
You've heard this recommendation. I entertain a motion to approve this.
Make a motion.
Robert, do I have a second?
Second.
Andrews, any questions, comments? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same? That record shows unanimous in favor to approve this. Item 7, we have contracts, we can take all those together.
I recommend the following contracts from 21st Century Crossville: Samantha Flaherty, teacher; Haley Harbor, teacher; Tara Pickers, teacher; Laura Smith, teacher; and the following ESSER COVID sanitation contracts or bus sanitation: April Hill, Lori Lynn Hill Owen, and Tammy Richards.
And you've heard recommendation items A through G. I entertain a motion to approve these.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Got a motion second. Any questions or comments on these? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same? The record shows unanimous in favor to approve these. Item E.
Yeah, just have a couple items. We probably, it's gonna be, could be a little bit of time before we meet again due to the holidays, and so I'm gonna go ahead and, we don't have a whole lot, but we have a few positions. I want to request permission to place pending future board approval on any items that come up during the holidays.
And Dr. Barnett's requesting permission to place pending board approval, so I entertain a motion to give him this permission.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Robert, Lonnie, any questions or comments on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, the same? That record shows unanimous in favor to approve that.
Just a couple other items. This week, beginning on Monday through Friday, is the Governor County through proclamation named this Teacher Appreciation Week throughout the state of Alabama for the tremendous work being done in our schools to educate kids and keep students in school and provide them with the education they need. And I just want to thank all of our teachers, not only our teachers, but all of our school employees for the hard work that goes on. I know this is a challenging year. It's easy to become frustrated with the many challenges and hurdles that we face. But you know, one thing that I remember when I walked out to school on the very first day, and I went in so many classrooms that day. The first couple of days I visited every school, and the students, one question I asked, were y'all excited to be back to school? It was overwhelming. Everybody was so excited to be back in school, wanted to be back in school. And while I know there's challenges to do so, the value of students being in school and getting education is so tremendous. And our teachers are doing a wonderful job and working so hard to do that. And I just want to thank all of our teachers and our school employees for the hard work they're going through for them this year, so that our students have an opportunity to be in school and have an opportunity to get the education that they deserve. So I'm so thankful for that. Also, during the Thanksgiving holiday and our remote learning week, I have sent out a sanitation schedule to all of our school administrators. During that week, we have teams that will be coming in that will be sanitizing every square foot of every school to make sure that when they return from the holiday, they'll be returning to a really sanitized, clean area and environment. We have one crew that's coming in and doing all the hallways, classrooms, offices, and that sort of thing, and another that's coming in and doing the bathrooms in a real deep clean. So that's something that's going to be taking place in each of our campuses while we're out. Of course, we are in remote learning the week of November 30th through December 4th. We made a lot of decisions on that, and I've sent out that information, but what was important to us with the holidays, we wanted our families together. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about families not getting together for the holidays or limiting together, and I certainly understand the concerns that people have, but I want our families to enjoy being together and to spend time together and love on one another. And so I know that families are going to do that. I encourage families to do that. I want to do that with my family. As safe as we can, we're going to make some adjustments to keep everybody safe and as we can. But we know that people want to get together. We know that people want to go holiday shopping, do that stuff. And so our concern was that, people coming back possibly come back without knowing that they had the virus. Obviously, I received the virus from somebody who did not know that, and I didn't know it at the time. And I'm glad, thankful they notified me soon, and I'm doing very well. But we don't want people coming back to our school unknowing we transmitted the virus if we can prevent that. And so we decided to go remote to give people a little bit of time that week, and we hope that will allow us to really sanitize our schools and keep students safe. And so that's what we're going to do there. And also want to recognize McKinley Traylor at the Ivor High School Girls Cross Country team. She was a state champion in 1-2A this past Saturday, a 7th grader. So quite an accomplishment. We really want to congratulate her and thank her. Maybe at some meeting she can come and join us and we recognize her in person. But really want to honor her. That's, of course, Mr. Elliott's granddaughter, so I know he's a proud grandfather, so welcome. That's awesome. So she really got a good welcome to the world of high school cross country and did fantastic. So that's wonderful. So that's the comments I have.
All right, let me say thank you to the family. I know Chris is thankful to his family, and I want to thank all of my family for coming and sharing this time. Appreciate all of them. Appreciate them coming and sharing tonight. We'll say thank you to Judge Taylor for coming and administering the oath, taking out his time. Appreciate you, Mr. Taylor, Judge Taylor. Other board members, y'all have anything?
I'd just like to say how I appreciate the teachers and in this, not only on National Appreciation Day week, but all the time. And it's been an extremely hard year, but they've worked hard, and everybody's worked together, and it's been great. And I just want to say I appreciate them all the time.
I just want to say, since we're fixing to close, I want to say how much I appreciate Dr. Barnett and the work he does. And I want to appreciate him because he always keeps us informed of what's going on so we don't get caught blindsided. And that means a lot to us because I hate to get blindsided with something. I kind of like to have a heads up, and he's been real good to keep us what's going on. That way we can be in the loop and know and make good decisions. And that's what I think makes the board work together, because we have a superintendent works with us. And that makes us all be on the same page and want things to work. And I appreciate it. I just want to tell you.
Thank you.
Anything else from anyone? All right, next board meeting we'll be having is January the 7th, 2021. Regular meeting time will be at 5 o'clock. Our work session will be at 4:30 here in the meeting room at the facilities building. We don't normally have a December meeting unless we have to call some emergency or something like that, but we don't have a December meeting. So let me say, have a great Thanksgiving with your family, Christmas holidays. If we don't see you, if we don't meet again before then, have a wonderful time with your family over this next month. I know it's a busy time of the year, but don't forget the reason for the year, this time of the year, and you have a great time with your family. Nothing else, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Bonnie, do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned.